Cheat Code is the success. The Twins and Abira signed with Miss Minnie, and we may have a double wedding in the works. Stay tuned, guys. This is Little Women ATL.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Yes! It's a party! It's a party! Wow. Yes, everyone. I am so... Yeah, we are turned today, okay, guys? Listen, I am so excited to be here. We are back another week, and we are going to discuss this crazy show. Yes. I am one of your hosts, AJ, and I could not do this show without my lovely co-host. So let me introduce you to them. We have Lauren over here. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hi, guys. Happy to be here.
Yes, and then we have Lexi over there.
What up? Happy to be here too.
Guys, so much started. The drama looked like it was starting to pick up today. So before we get into it, can I have your overall thoughts on tonight's episode, Lauren?
My overall thoughts, I'm ready for them to clash. What are we waiting for? I feel like this has been a 3-episode build up. Juicy, Minnie, get it popping. What are we waiting on?
Okay. Yes. Lexi, what about you? What did you think about tonight's episode?
I love today's episode because I loved all of the music. I love that everybody really took their performances seriously. And I love all of the after effects that happened as a result of the performances. So I really enjoyed it.
Yes, I thought tonight's episode was good. I think that after tonight, the season is going to start to pick up because I seen the drama starting to fizzle. It was starting to heat up in there, so I'm excited. Now, the show opens up with the Cheat Code performances, and we find Abira and the Twins, and also Bumpman perform. Street execs were satisfied, however... They said that they were impressed, but they weren't too impressed to sign them. So they said they wanted some more practice. So I'll start with you, Lexi. Do you think that the street execs are being harder on them because they're little people?
I don't think it's because they're little people. I think it's just because they're right that they definitely need more work. I mean, they did do good, but I think we think that they did good because we had very low expectations to begin with. So they definitely, did better than we thought, but we didn't really think they were going to do an fantastic job. So I don't think it has anything to do with them being little people. I think it's actually the opposite. I think they're actually intrigued by the thought of doing something with a little person, but they just want them to be really, really good. So
Lauren, what do you think?
I agree. I so agree with that. They have to realize that they're going to possibly be opening for 2 chains. You gotta, these are real artists. Street execs have, Grammys, on their serious artists. So I think I don't know. I kind of was sad that she said the twins were feeling that way. Everything's not just because you're little. I think, like you said, they're giving you the platform, especially GC, my baby George. He's interested. Hey, George. He's interested in giving you guys a platform for that reason. It's not because you're little. It's they want you to be better in spite of that. You know what I'm saying?
So, what did you think about Abira's performance? Did you think it was good, or she still needs to work on hers too, Lauren?
It was aggressive. It was fitting toward her style. I think she did well. I don't know. I mean, it's her song is how much dancing can you do with it, really, though? It's kind of I think for the hardcore of the song, I think she had good stage presence, but she can't really twerk and dance like the Twins do because her song is about that New York subway rap.
Never scared.
Yeah.
Ready to fight.
What do you think, Lexi? How did you feel about Abira's performance?
It was okay. What distracted me is I didn't like the outfit she was wearing. It didn't seem like it fit her performance.
I was going to say that.
She had on I'm about to perform I Believe I Can Fly or something else.
We're bringing him into that. Okay. We can bring him in there. Okay.
It's a classic.
It is a classic.
It's a classic.
And she looked like she was about to perform a nice ballad. I felt like she should have had on a different outfit. That
you thought
me.
Ballad? I feel like she looks like, dance hall. It was giving me Sinbad Cruise from the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
Back in the day, we're going to Jamaica for vacation to get my groove back. Stella. It seemed very island
Wow.
Very tropical.
Yeah, it definitely didn't give me I ain't never scared, I'm ready to fight everybody in the room vibe.
Not cheat code appropriate.
No,
Well, I enjoyed both of the performances. I really enjoyed the twins. It was definitely a step up from the first song that they had. This song fitted. It's called Every Day. It was nice, a little every day.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
They were
vibe.
cute. They were cute.
It was a vibe.
I feel like we all sighed after they were done and they did well. Like we all were like, thank God.
Yeah.
we did.
I'm not going to lie. After that first song they had, I was a little concerned. So they brought it back with this song. So I was happy.
Good. Yeah.
I was happy. I can't wait to see what more they have to offer once they hit the studio. So before we go on to the next topic, Lauren, you have a message for our viewers.
I do have a message. Hi, viewers. We wanted to thank you for making us the ESPN of TV Talk. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to be subscribed and to like this video. And if you're listening to us on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating because the other stars don't really matter that much. And we so enjoy being here, talking trash, or, you know, on our serious shows as well. And we appreciate you guys and supporting us and doing what we love.
Yes, thank you guys. We appreciate you. And we could not do this if it wasn't for you guys because you were
Couldn't do
watching
it.
us. So thank you.
We need y'all.
Yes. So moving on, Miss Minnie she opens up about her congestive heart failure and her struggles with that. And then she is also said that she's going to look into surgery to kickstart her weight loss journey. So my question is, because Miss Juicy, for those that don't know, Miss Juicy on her Instagram, she has been in the gym losing weight. If you look at her now, she has a new body. Like, Miss Juicy is losing the weight to keep all her bait. Okay, guys? So, yes. So, do you think that Miss Minnie, is she using this also to compete with Miss Juicy? Because now let me explain. I know, everything is very serious. I'm not, saying that she doesn't have these issues, but now she's looking into surgery and trying to go through with it now. And she was talking about lipo. So do you think that Miss Juicy would have something to do with her wanting to get the surgery?
I would hope with all of my might not. Like, you can't want to be like somebody more than you care about your life. Like, this is serious congestive heart failure. Like, you can't even wipe down your table without having to sit down. Like, that's serious. So I would really hope not, that it has nothing to do with Juicy. Like, you gotta love yourself more, boo.
Lauren, you over there sighing. What you got to say?
I'm trying not to sign the mic. But we know that she kind of cares about Juicy's opinion a lot. I agree, though. I would hope that, you're trying to really address your actual health issues solely because you want to live a great life. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's an underlining motivating factor, because she has had this problem for a couple seasons now. All of a sudden, when Juicy getting snatched, you trying to get snatched, literally. You should have went to Dr. Curves in Atlanta, by the way. I don't know who is that guy. But
Not Dr. Curves.
Yeah, she was at DeKalb Medical Center. I knew exactly where she was. I'm like, girl, why you going to
You had the surgery?
No. I'm all natural.
Natural beauty,
But
yes.
Nothing's wrong with plastic surgery. I'll be sure to let you girls know.
Thank
so
you.
you guys can give me flowers and gifts if that ever happens.
Oh, my
But no, it happened. It actually, I'm just like noticing, but it was across his screen. It said DeKalb Medical Center, like as a screensaver. And I was just like, really? You using taxpayer dollars? I'm just kidding. Okay.
So, no, I agree with both of you guys. I hope that she's not getting this surgery to compete with Miss Juicy's weight loss, and she's really doing it for her own health. But it's just such a coincidence that she's had congestive heart surgery for a while, and now I need to get lipo. And you see, Miss Juicy has put in work on Instagram, guys. Y'all better check that out.
But in the beginning, her mom didn't really give her blessing with her being okay with having the weight loss surgery, and I think this episode was finally when her mom was like, okay, well, maybe you do need to have the surgery, because at first her mom was like, well, just work out, like go walking. But like I said, if she can't even wipe down a table, then how is she gonna work out and get in the gym? So
no, definitely agree, and I hope everything works out for the best, and she's doing it for herself. So yeah.
Praying for a very healthy Minnie.
Yes, a healthy Minnie and a successful surgery. So we'll continue to watch that as the season goes along. Now, the twins, they are talking about their wedding plans with their wedding planner, Mill. wants to plan a double wedding? Are they doing too much with this double wedding, trying to decide who should walk down the aisle first? Should they even have a double wedding is my question.
I would never have a double wedding, even if I was a twin. I mean, I know they're super duper close, but come on. It's like, it's your special day. And obviously, they don't even have the same ideas and things they want to do. So why share it? Like, just have your own separate weddings.
Yeah.
Lauren?
It's really funny because hopefully they're not watching this, but I'm just going to spill real life tea. I have friends that actually, I'm excited because it works for me, but one is having a wedding August 9th and one is having one August 10th. So that's already like kind of like, dang, they're close. So I couldn't even imagine like being on the same day. But it's convenient for the people like me that live on the other side of the country.
Very
or you know what I'm
true.
saying? So I don't know, but I don't think it's gonna, I think it will happen, but it just seems like unnecessary problems that you're causing yourselves because they're not on the same page. They're not even equally on the same page with getting married. Like, does she really want to marry Chris?
Yeah, and that's what shocked me about this, too, is her sister saying, I don't think you should marry him. And I feel like that's a conversation they should have had a while ago.
Yeah.
Like, she knew he was proposing. How about then saying, look, Chris, I don't think y'all are really ready for that right now. So, I don't know.
Well, I think since then he's did the whole disappearing act, remember? So that could be it. She's just like, yeah, I was giving the benefit of the doubt, but now he's showing me that he's going to disappear again, so don't do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think they should have a double wedding just because it's like your special day, special day. And, you know, as you get older and you show your kids, you want to, like, this was mommy's special day, not mommy and her twins.
Yeah.
Special day. And plus, like you said, they're twins. They do everything together. So why not, you know, have your individuality?
Yeah.
And so Andrea, she brought up concerns about, she thinks that Andrea is rushing a wedding because Chris will change his mind. And I can't say that I disagree.
Me either.
I agree. I feel like Chris, like you said, Chris doesn't want to. I'm not quite sure of his intentions. I don't know why. If that's his, does he really want to marry her? We gotta wait and see because I think Andrea is definitely rushing it because she's trying to hold on to him.
I think he feels like he has to do it. That's just how the vibe I get from it. Her sister got engaged. They were taking a step in that direction. They already have 2 kids. He knows that her family isn't really a big fan of him. Let me take this big step and make it seem like I'm being serious and like I really want to make a life with this girl, even though I may not actually want to do it.
Or he doesn't want to have to pay child support.
Oh, does he even do anything?
He will eventually.
Because I know some seasons ago there was an issue with some of the little people's significant others smooching off of them, and it was issue with, oh, you need to get a job because, you know, like I think it was the twins, they was working all the time, and then the boys wasn't doing anything, it just living off of their club appearances, money, and all that other stuff. So yeah, it was on one of the seasons. I remember watching it.
I believe that.
Because she said, you need to get a job. I'm sitting here doing all these club appearances, and you're not doing nothing but sitting at home.
I remember this episode.
So, you know, he may be using the twins.
So many guys will do this, guys. It's sad. But a lot of these people you see get married, and the guy kind of sucks, but they got kids.
Yeah.
You don't want
men
to
are
pay
trash.
child support.
Yeah. And then they try to cop the easy way out because, you know, like you said, and Andrea, you should never rush anything for a man. Like, no. That if you got to rush anything or make a man want to do anything with you, then that's probably not the man for you.
That's a word.
Just saying. The man, like I said before, a man will go after what he wants. It's not your job to prove to a man how much of a woman you are or how good of a woman you are. That's not your job. If a man is for you, he will see it, okay?
You better preach today, AJ.
I'm just saying because, no, that made me so mad because I do not like to see girls going out their way for a man that could care less about them. Because clearly he doesn't care. He don't care.
I totally forgot he's not working on top of all of this.
Yeah, and then he leaves the house. He leaves her all the time they get into it. Like,
yeah.
Girl, no, that's just too
Maybe
much.
he'll change.
Girl, well, he better change before they get married because don't be waiting on that marriage for him to change. Just saying. So, yeah. So, moving along, Miss Minnie meets with the Twins and Abira, and she wants to persuade them to sign with her, and they end up signing with Miss Minnie. Was that a good idea? Lauren and Lexi, you shaking your head. Lexi like,
I was so disappointed.
In what?
That they went with Miss Minnie. I felt like they should have gone with Juicy. To me, that felt like the smarter choice because everything that Miss Minnie got for them was already set up by Miss Juicy.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't need Minnie in any of this equation. They still could have had the meeting with street execs. They still could have been in this performance if they went with Juicy. All of that was already laid out for Minnie to just come and snatch. And I think they're going to realize that when they're like, okay, what's next? And she don't have nothing to give them.
Yeah. She ain't going to have nothing else to, like, try to get off of Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because Minnie, people are like, oh, Minnie, poor Minnie. No, Minnie is manipulative AF because she keeps saying, like, yeah, how when Juicy, like, turned her back on you and left you, like, that never happened. The twins didn't want to come because of the cheeks. She never once said, you're not welcome, I don't want to work with you, you guys aren't talented. Nothing ever happened, but they're letting Minnie get in their head. And Minnie, Juicy, that whole Juicy meeting was on point. Everything she said, she was like, yeah, she's basically going to kind of use you for her podcast and to get, some kind of clout. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I really feel like the twins are going with Miss Minnie just because they're friends.
Yes.
And she doesn't want to hurt her friends' feelings. So I feel like she's mixing business and personal.
Right.
And I wish she would have gone with Miss Juicy, honestly. Because I think, like Miss Juicy said, Miss Juicy has the connects. Miss Juicy know people. Miss Juicy's already in the business. Like, she's already in the entertainment business. Yeah. So it's easier as opposed to you going to Miss Minnie, where Miss Minnie will probably just use everybody that Miss Juicy know anyway. So
Miss Juicy is on a nationally syndicated radio show. Yeah. That's somebody who can put your music on the air versus a little podcast that, like, Miss Minnie and Pastor Troy are listening to.
Pastor Troy is listening.
Oh, Pastor Troy.
Pastor Troy is not listening.
I would like to see more of Pastor Troy this season. I wish they would put him on some more episodes.
You know why he's not on more episodes? Because he's at home with his real family.
He is preparing his rap when he's going to do a feature on Abira or the Twins' new song. That's what he's doing.
Oh,
he's there for the money, so he may do a feature. Yes.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Miss Minnie might get her boyfriend, Pastor Troy, to
That's the one connect she can help them with.
She might get Pastor Troy to get on a track with them to make it good. Because, they're together, boyfriend and girlfriend.
In love.
Okay, I'll let you guys keep doing this fantasy world.
They are a happy couple, okay? Yeah, so I think that they're going to eventually regret choosing Miss Minnie. I just feel like, I just think that was a bad decision on their part, so.
Hey, guys, twins, if you're watching, you're trying to get out of your contract.
You need
Which they didn't even read. They didn't have a lawyer, an agent, or nothing to read it over. I mean, I guess that's what your manager is for, but...
But this is the got you. No, you still got to get your lawyer to read over your management contract. Y'all were drinking.
Oh.
Say you were drunk. Say because your LP, it was such high levels, you were drunk. Because when you sign something and you're drunk.
You could say you was coerced or something.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. They need to figure that. They didn't even read it. They just, okay, we'll sign it.
I hope and so same with Abira. Like, don't sell yourself short either. You just.
But you know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. She should have also read it.
With Abira doesn't have a choice because Miss Abira is not going back to Miss Juicy. That bridge is already burned. So Abira, she has nobody but Miss Minnie unless she goes on her own and tries to, do it on her own. But yeah, if she go back to Miss Juicy, it's gonna have to be a lot of humbling, apologizing, just everything because she can't go back to Miss Juicy. I don't think.
And I think Miss Juicy know that because we didn't see a scene of her asking Abira if she can manage her again.
No,
that
all
breakup
she wanted
was
the twins.
Exactly. So, yeah, I wonder how that's gonna play out. So let's get into our tweets, guys. Yes. We have some tweets for you about what people have been saying about the show. So Lexi is going to pull those up for us.
Yay! I love our tweets.
Wow. Yes, we love the tweets, guys. We love them. Keep tweeting. We love to read, and we love your thoughts and your opinions. And also, thank you for being in the live chat, guys. Thank you, Sierra, Rebecca, Candy. We see you guys, and we appreciate you.
Guys.
So we have a tweet from @ZoePoupe. It says, Minnie, you need to shift your energy towards your health instead of competing with Juicy.
That part.
Oh.
Girl, you have congestive heart failure. Why are you worried about somebody else? That is serious. You're getting, like you said, you're getting winded cleaning off the table. Why are you even trying to manage people?
Yeah.
Manage your health first.
That's true. She probably should take a break and just focus on her and her alone. So, yeah, I agree.
We have another tweet from @TTanishal. Emily is delusional, thinking they'll easily get opportunities to join millions of other tours. I don't see anyone running to book them.
Ooh, but
okay, T.
didn't they have a track out before they said they was hot?
I mean, they had a YouTube video that went viral.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one hit wonder?
But you can get millions of tours just having a YouTube video, apparently.
Okay, well, the cheeks, let us know, girl. She got options.
Poor Brie. I wish she would speak up.
I know. Emily is so moody and so
And
just...
it's not the pregnancy.
You don't think so? You think she is naturally like that?
I feel like she always kind of overtalks little Brie. Like, Brie's always just... It's, like, literally, Emily, the meeting with Juicy, Emily said, yes, we're in. And then Juicy's like, okay, they're in. Emily's in, so I got the cheeks. Like, what about Brie?
Yeah.
She didn't even verbally say, like, yes, I'm interested.
Yeah. I wonder who older, because I know they're not really sisters, but who's older in there?
Emily thinks she's the Beyonce, and she can make all the decisions.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But Beyonce worked while she was pregnant. Thank you.
She sure did with twins.
Yeah.
With twins. We have another tweet from @hey_belladonna. I don't understand how they're signing contracts with no lawyers at a home table. Minnie's gonna run them all through the ground.
Girl, you just said that too.
At a home table.
No, I'm like, who wrote this contract? Did Minnie just type this up herself? Because Minnie don't even have a team that she even work with.
Like,
does she even know how to write a successful, like a good contract?
A binding contract.
Because the only reason she's trying to be a talent manager is because Miss Juicy is a manager. So it's like, Miss Minnie, did you do your research?
No.
I'm sure she took Juicy's contract and added Minnie.
Exactly. Changed the name.
Gonna do one more from @AsTold by Toya. Juicy is a snake. She was rooting for left cheek and right cheek, and now that one is pregnant, she wants to hop back over to the tiny twins. Do y'all think that makes her a snake?
I don't think Toya's correct, Toya.
Yeah.
I think she wants to have both groups, which
Yeah.
is smart. Like, no manager wants to have one talent.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I agree as well. She wanted the twins in the first place. She wanted both of them in the first place, and she was actually trying to make the twins pop, but the twins didn't show up. So
Yeah.
the twins eliminated themselves from the contract or from the group of Miss Juicy's business. So.
And that's what I don't think anybody realizes on this show.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's so true.
Yeah, like everybody's like, the Juicy dropped them and left them out, and she didn't do this. And it's like, y'all the one who didn't go to the meeting.
You didn't show up to a serious
And
meeting.
Minnie is just using that to her advantage. Like you said, manipulative.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we watching the same show? Because if you clearly watch it, you would clearly see that the twins did not show up. They was MIA, missing in action. Okay? So, yeah, no, I agree. And then also another thing, did you see how Miss Minnie had hyped them up at the home table, talking about how the Cheeks made a song about them, and, oh, that song was about y'all? Miss Minnie, how do you even know? She's manipulative.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Not Miss Juicy.
And everyone always says, oh, Juicy's terrible. But I'm like, Minnie, she's like the worst kind. Because at least Juicy's upfront about how she is. She knows that she's messy. Minnie tries to act like she can't. And I can't rock with it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minnie be out acting like she a saint.
I know.
Girl, you are not a saint at all.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. So, yes. Is that all our tweets?
Yep, that's what we got.
Yes. So, moving right along. Everyone, predictions. So much had went on. I cannot wait.
And now, your AfterBuzz
Our
TV
predictions. Who wants to go first? Lauren's thinking. So, Lexi, you want to start? What are your predictions for next week's episode?
I think that the Twins and Abira are going to eventually regret their decision to sign with Miss Minnie. Something's going to happen. They're not going to get studio time, or they're not going to get the attention they feel like they deserve, and it's going to lead to them regretting their decision.
Interesting. Lauren?
I don't know why I'm laughing so hard, but when you said that, I thought Minnie literally said, I mean, I'll try my best, like, and Abira said, how can you handle both? And she said, I was a nanny before, so I know how to give both people attention. That had to be said. Predictions, though. I predict that the management relationship probably won't pan out. I predict that Emily and Bree may finally have a confrontation, like Bree's going to share how she feels that Emily is controlling and moody. And yeah, I want to see what happens to Bumpman.
Oh, Bumpman! Shout outs to Bumpman.
I hope we see him again.
You like him?
Yeah.
Like a crush?
You know my heart is for George. You know George might be watching this. GC.
Oh, George. Guys, say your Instagram at the end. Follow her on Instagram.
Oh, I know.
Shoot your shot, girl.
Yeah, we do have to follow mutual people, so it's already meant to be. I looked. All right, let's move on.
Yeah. You got a message. All right. So, no. Did you finish? Buckman. Yeah, I want to see more of him. He was lit. His performance was actually good.
He's the person that I feel like probably has put in the most work, along with maybe Abira, for sure.
No, Abira and Buckman, they definitely go hard. I was satisfied with all those performances. I think I might download this Twins song too every day. It was just such that it was good.
It's been a lot of music this season. Maybe they should just put out a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Which leads me into my predictions. Thank you for that segue. How did you know what I was thinking, girl? No, so my predictions. So they're supposed to be working on an LP together. I wonder how that's going to go because, as we see, they are not getting along. So how are y'all going to work on an album together? But when I think it was the Cheeks, when they were talking, they said it would be okay because they won't actually be with them. But still, you still have to do business. You will still see each other and have to do business with each other. So
and maybe even have to perform it together at some point.
Yeah, you might be on tour together. You are going to see each other and run into each other. So I don't see that going well. What do you guys think? No.
I think if it doesn't go well, it'll be because of the twins, because they just can't seem to get over the fact that they don't like these girls. Because in the beginning, it really seemed like the Cheeks were like, okay, we can put this to the side for the sake of doing this. And the twins are like, no. So if it doesn't work out, I really think it's going to be because of them.
I think it'll be because of the Cheeks. Because I feel like the Cheeks right now, they're shook because they've heard because it's easy to say, oh, I can work with you anyway when you think that the other person isn't talented or they're not going to do well.
Very
but
true.
I think now they're kind of shook because they didn't show up to Cheat Code and they did really good and they originally wanted the Cheeks. So I feel like they originally wanted the twins. So I feel like the Cheeks are going to be kind of like, or really Emily is going to be kind of like, no, we don't need them. We can do our own thing.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I didn't think of that. I thought that the twins would be okay, but now that you said that, I can kind of see the twins being a reason why it doesn't work out. Because, when it first started, the Cheeks, they were on board. They were like, okay, let's get this money. So, yeah, if you think about it, it really was the twins that was being petty and immature. Whew. Can't wait to see how that goes. And Tia in the live chat, she said they need to work together and get that bag. So, I agree.
Always get into the bag. That should always be the goal.
Always.
And since they're taking care of their men, apparently, they really need to. Sorry.
A bunch of kids.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, and so Tia in the live chat, she also mentioned a good point. They have two different songs. One is like a dance song, and one is different. So they have two different type of vibes to them. So it's I like that because the Cheeks have their own little way they rap, and then the twins have their own way. So it's not too much of a conflict.
Yeah.
The only conflict would be that they're little people.
Yeah.
And trying to perform, but. Yeah, I can't wait to see how that goes. So, this basically wraps up our show. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Check us out next week. Before we go, Lexi, where can we find you?
You can find me at I am Lexi Fierce. Follow me.
You can find me at Lauren Out Loud on Instagram and Lauren Mayo on YouTube.
And everyone, you can find me on Instagram at Crimson Pearl and check out my YouTube channel, AJ Talks. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.